Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Just for Funds. I'm your host, Gabby Vanetti, and today I'm joined here by Phillip Law. He is the Senior Portfolio Manager at Warren Street, and he's going to talk to us today about the Warren Street Global Equity ETF, ticker WSGE. So great to have you in the studio today.
Thanks for having me, Gabby.
And can you tell us a little bit more about your new ETF, WSGE?
Yeah, WSGE is our firm's very first ETF, and it's really designed to provide a thoughtful way for investors to access global equity markets, right? And how it does that is it blends our research-driven investment philosophy and process with the structural benefits of an ETF vehicle, such as your embedded tax efficiencies, your economies of scale, and the ease of trading. And we first set course to launch this ETF after we encountered a number of retirement plan participants or other clients where we noticed that they wanted our help managing those retirement assets. However, when we tried to do so, we ran up against a lot of just rigidity and constraints in those type of retirement plan structures. That's when we noticed that, hey, let's launch an ETF because we see this as the solution to help our clients take delivery of our investment recommendations and at the same time, enable them to gain access to full-fledged financial planning benefits.
And can you walk us through, I know you mentioned it a little bit, but the core investment philosophy that created this fund?
Yeah, the mantra for WSGE is actually relatively straightforward. It's own the globe in size. And what that means is we're going to own within WSGE US exposures, international developed market exposures, emerging market exposures as well. And we're going to own that across small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So hence, own the globe in size. The underlying philosophy that underpins the strategy is going to be a two-pronged approach, right? It's a blend of market cap weighted exposures with core factor-based allocations. And when I say factor-based allocations, what I mean is we're going to be allocating to securities that exhibit certain factor characteristics, such as value or quality, to give a few examples. Value is a factor characteristic where you're searching for companies that exhibit or are priced more favorably on certain fundamental metrics compared to a broader market or relative index. While quality, we're talking about companies that have more robust balance sheets, strong profitability metrics, so looking for companies there. That is the underlying philosophy. But within WSGE, we're going to have the ability to rotate between different geographies or different market segments based on our macroeconomic analyses, our review of market segments, and also just our manager due diligence. And if we do that, it's going to be based off of forward-looking long-term expectations. We will not be day trading out of the market, trying to market time, because we're not day traders. This isn't meant to zip in and out. It's really meant for a long-term time horizon so that our investors meet their financial planning and retirement objectives.
Yeah, and I love that mantra, own the globe in size. That's so great. And can you tell me a little bit more about who is this ETF for?
Yeah, this ETF was really designed for individuals with 401ks or other similar retirement plans that wanted help managing their retirement assets. And it's also for people that want instant diversification, again, across the globe, across different market caps, hence own the globe in size. Another benefit of WSGE or who it's suitable for is people that want simplification as well, right? People that don't want to think through the mental hurdles or gymnastics of how much international versus US do I want to own? When do I rebalance based on how markets are currently trading? All of that is already contemplated for under WSGE's underlying exposures and allocations. So a lot of WSGE is going to be designed for our existing clients, but individuals who have retirement plans who want that simplification with a singular investment, who want that instant diversification, can also access WSGE for those benefits and at the same time gain the possibility of becoming a financial planning client.
And I know you touched on it a little bit, but can you tell us a little bit more about what the differentiator is for WSGE?
Yeah, Gabby, I could go a few different angles here. I could talk about the fund of funds component within WSGE. I could talk about how we're able to pivot so we're not stuck to one particular mandate or investment style. But I think the biggest differentiator for WSGE really comes back to the fact that it intertwines the investment management side of our business with the financial planning deliverable, especially for, again, those 401k and retirement plan participants. This really comes back to our core as a registered investment advisory firm or RIA firm, where we're constantly thinking about clients' best interests first and thinking about how to make them meet their long-term objectives, whether it's putting a kid through college or saving enough for retirement, right? And I truly believe that WSGE is a huge step in making what we do more accessible for individuals and households out there so that we can make a better difference in their lives.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us in the studio today, Phillip. That was really great.
Yeah, thank you so much, Gabby.
And that was Phillip Law. He's the Senior Portfolio Manager at Warren Street, talking to us about their ETF, WSGE.